G'day everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Kathy. I want to say a huge hello and welcome to my new subscribers and a big thank you to all of you who have been with me from the beginning. I hope you can join me for the rest of the show. I'm going to go through these really quickly. So I like to pack light. This is actually my Pelags bag. So powders, liquids, aerosols and gels need to be separated from your hand luggage and from your actual checked in baggage. And so I've got this little pouch here that I bought from Muji that I keep in my hand carry, and in here one full-size jar of hand cream rather, and this little 72-hour hydration by Clinique. I recently discovered Clinique products and I think they're fantastic, and I don't know what took me so long. There are some eye makeup remover pads in here. There's one in each and really good for just touching up around the eyes or removing your eye makeup if that's the way you want to go. I've got a concealer that I'm going to bring with me. I haven't decided if I'm going to bring this full size, but that's what I usually take. This little vial of eye drops, this teeny tiny sample size of this Benefit Gimme Brow. Yeah, Gimme Brow, it's upside down, and this is in shade 3, and that was the sample that I picked up from Sephora. I love it. It's a perfect size for carry on. And then a little eye cream. This one's also a sample. This was the Micro Gel Hydra Beauty from Chanel. A little tiny vial of perfume, Coco Mademoiselle. Some pills in here, so I've got some breath pills and like a sleeping pill, and the other one is like a Tylenol or Advil PM. So it's a two-fold double duty ingredient, so it helps you rest, but it also gets rid of headaches, because inevitably if it's too cold I'll get a headache on the flight. I've got this little tiny spoolie to run through my brows and my eyelashes after I wake up, because I won't take my mascara off potentially. I also carry a lip balm. This one's from Dior. A comb. This one is a fold out one. I also got this one from Muji. It's really cool. There's that one. And then I'm also going to take a little mirror with me, and this is just broken off a compact eyeshadow that I had from a Chanel product once upon a time. I'm also going to be bringing some earplugs. I don't know if they'll give you those on the plane anymore, but usually they do, depending on what class you sit in. And then this eye mask, which is a must. I really need to bring this with me. I'm also going to bring a travel pillow. I've got to pull that one down from the attic. And the other thing that I'm going to take with me on board, so I've got perfume, I've got all this stuff. I'm going to probably bring obviously a lipstick, and I think the one I'm going to bring is this one here, and this one is, it stays on, it's number 12 from YSL, and it's a really beautiful pinky corally color, and it just goes with everything, and it's perfect. It kind of stays on when you eat and drink, but it's just a really nice neutral color, and I'll bring that with me on board. So that's going to go with me on board. The rest of the makeup is going to go into my checked in luggage. I won't carry it with me in my hand carry. This will also come with me on board because I like to write things down when I'm, during the flight. So that's going to come with me. I'm also going to bring a pen. And in here are my travel documents, so I'm going to put my husband and I's passport in here, and that will be also the place where I would keep the boarding cards and any customs cards, immigration, if we need to fill those out. But usually these days you don't need to fill it out. We've got e-passports, so that's typically not required anymore, but you still need a pen. And what I'm also bringing in my hand carry is my tech bag, and so I've got my extra long iPhone charger cord, my earphones that are perpetually tangled, but I'll be bringing those with me, and then I'll also bring this adapter for the US and Canada, and then I'm also going to bring this adapter So when you turn up to airports and you can't find a specific plug, I can use this one. But they have charging stations now at most airports, which is really, really cool. Then I'm also going to bring, if we're talking about tech, I'm going to bring my iPad, and this is the iPad mini. I've had it for years. It's like the original. So what I'm going to do is bring this one, and it just lives in this little Kate Spade pouch here, and so that's nice and snug. And then I'm also going to show you the bag that I'm carrying with me as hand carry, and that would be my Prada tote. And I really like that one because it's large, I can fit lots of things in it, and it's just a really good size to travel with. And then I also packed my toothbrush and my toothpaste in there. So I packed up my Lags bag. So lipstick, hand cream, concealer, lip gloss, brows, eye gel, moisturizer, earplugs, medication, which is just like headache pills, and then I'm also going to be bringing this. And then this is going to go in my suitcase along with that. So these two can go in the suitcase. I just bought my makeup brushes, and then I'm also bringing my solid makeup remover. That's all going to go in my suitcase. Now I use this as like a keep all for all the things in my bag, and what I like to do is I'll show you how I pack my carry-on bag. Okay, so just an overview of what I'm taking with me on the plane as a carry-on. Now we are seated in premium economy, so that means we get extra leg room and we can bring 2 pieces of hand carry, but I'm actually only going to bring one. I'm going to bring 2, this one and this one, but it's all going to be packed up as one. So what I like to do is bring an oversized tote. Now this one isn't particularly secure, but that's okay. I've just got it stuffed with a pillow at the moment. I'll take that out when I pack it and I'll show you what I do. It's okay that it's not overly secure, because what I'm going to do to counteract that security and so I can sleep and have peace of mind on the flight, I'm going to put it inside its dust bag and put this bag in here and put it in the overhead locker. And when I put it in the overhead locker, I'm going to put it on an opposite side of my seat so that I can see it. So I'm not going to put it in the overhead locker that's directly above me where I can't see it. I'm going to put it in the overhead locker which is just across the aisle, diagonal to me, so that I can see it. If anyone opens up the locker, they'll be able to see it. And what I found is from previous experience is that it usually gets pushed to the back because it's got the dust bag, and I don't mind because this protects it. So hooray for big dust bags. So anyway, what I would also do is turn this bag inside out so that it doesn't really get all damaged. Okay, so firstly just a little bit about this bag. It's leather, so it's quite durable. It has these extension bits on the side here, which I absolutely love. So if you pull these zippers down, it does extend to be a little bit wider, which comes in handy after a flight when you haven't packed your bag as neatly as you have when you first got on the flight. And then it also comes with an across body strap, which I think is very handy when you're traveling if you want to be hands-free. So imagine this, I would have checked my bag in and now my suitcase, and now I'm ready to get on the flight and I'm virtually hands-free. So this is the bag that I'll be taking with me, and I'll show you what I pack inside this bag. So the first thing I pack is our travel documents. So I've just added a couple more things that I remember that I like to take with me, and this is going to serve as my purse, but it also will be, because it comes with this little crossbody strap, it's leather, which you hook on up here. So this is going to be my wallet or my purse, and when I travel or when I go out shopping and you know, just to like the ice hockey game and that sort of thing, or to the grocery store, I'm just going to take this with me because we're staying with family, so we're going to be driven around most places. There will be times where we will stay in the city, and we'll have some time to ourselves, and I'll still take this because it will act as my travel purse. So I'm also bringing my phone, which I've chosen this cover because it just reminds me of Pretty Peach Summer, and I just want to have a little bit of summer with me while I go away on a winter holiday. So anyway, this bag here is my Louis Vuitton 26, I think this is. So what I'm going to put in here, I'm going to take this with me and put my passports in here. I like to put my passports into something that I can easily spot in my bag, and this Kirigami middle-sized wallet is perfect for that. And the passports fit perfectly in this bag, and I think you can probably fit up to 3 or 4 passports in there. I'm also bringing my Louis Vuitton agenda, and that's going to go in here as well. And my purse is going to go just in my bag, actually. So then I'm also going to bring my iPad, which will go in there, and then I will take out my earbuds from here and I'll put them in here. So I'm just going to put those in there. And then I'm also going to bring this cord because I know that for a fact that the airline that we're flying with, it has a USB port in the seat where I can charge my phone or my iPad as needed. But I find that I'll probably use their in-flight entertainment, and for that I'll use either the headphones that they give you on board or my very own headphones, depending on the jack. So then in here, I'm also going to put my toothbrush and my toothpaste, and that fits back there. And I'm going to take my lags with me and just take a couple of these with me in here. Just sometimes after you wake up, if you've been sleeping on your side, sometimes your ears get a little bit, I don't know, I just like to have these. I do stick them in my ears, you're probably not supposed to. But anyway, and then that will go in here. And don't forget that this is probably going to be on my lap. My iPad's going to be on my lap, and this is going to be on my lap as well, or plugged in somewhere. So that will fit in there. And all of these go in this bag here. So what I'll do is put my wallet on the side here. Okay. So that goes in there like that, and that just does a really nice close up there. Okay. I've got the crossbody strap, which I'll take out. My phone, which will go in here, that pocket there. My eye case or eye mask, which will go in here. It's my eye mask. And then this will go just in here. Alright, and for sunnies, I think I'm not going to bring them with me in my hand carry. I'm going to pack them in my suitcase in a spot that I can reach for them really easily when I land, together with my winter coat. So they're going to go back in my suitcase. And then I'm also going to bring this big blanket scarf, and I'll take this with me because it does act as a really nice blanket. And then of course when I arrive, I'll be nice and cozy and warm because I will have this scarf with me. And then you can also fold it up and have it as a pillow if need be, if you don't receive a pillow on a flight. But I'll also be bringing a cardigan, and I'll be wearing a blazer with my leggings, so I'll be very comfortable on board. And then all of this will go inside this bag here, and I'll just fix that up and I'll show you how it looks when it's done up. And so this is how my bag looks when it's packed. I've got my scarf, I've got my tech bag, I've got my in-flight or in-seat bag as I call it, I've got my phone and my eye mask in here. It's quite a deep pocket, and then you wouldn't even know there's a pocket on this side there, but my wallet is in that pocket on the side. And then these do actually expand, so you get a little bit more room, which is great. Now I have to be careful because some airlines weigh your hand carry. Now this bag at this point would be about 4 kilos. The bag itself doesn't weigh very much, but it's all loaded up and ready to go, and so I want to make sure that it's under 7 kilos or whatever the hand carry weight is, and just check your airline for the particulars on that when you travel. And as I was saying before, I will put this bag into my dust bag, and then I would put this into the overhead locker opposite the aisle from me, from where I'm seated. So I have tried to keep the bag under the seat, and it does fit with this over the top and under the seat. However, it doesn't really give you a lot of leg room, and the whole idea is to stretch out so that you don't feel cramped and you have a restful sleep. And so that's why I use this method, and it works for me all the time. So what I would do, and it would make it even easier to store, is when I get on board, I take all my valuables out of this. Now it doesn't have to be a Louis Vuitton pouch, it can just be like a really big zip up pouch. I take this out, I put that in the seat in front of me, and then this goes in the overhead locker, and that's it. So that's how I like to pack for my holidays when I'm traveling on long haul flights. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, and have a tops day.